Right people, welcome back. Just a quick update. Vokera Compact 29A, big bang noise on startup from the main heat exchanger unit, which is behind this panel. We've had the main ignition electrode and the flame electrode both replaced, and it's been over about a week and a half, maybe or two. Not a single bang on startup basically. So if you suffer from issues as such, first thing to look at is the ignition electrode, and just also replace the flame electrode if the boiler is fairly old basically. But as I said, perfectly fine, nothing's wrong with it. Furthermore, using the Fernox F3, the pump has gone a bit quieter now, so I'm debating whether to have the pump replaced or not. But obviously I've got to bleed the system to a certain extent and put the inhibitor in, which I'm going to do that. Again, it's a Fernox F1 inhibitor, which I will be using. But surprisingly enough, that there was a lot of humming noise from rear of the front of the house, because this is the rear where the boiler is. The boiler is situated in the kitchen, so the front of the house, top bedroom, it was making a lot of humming noise basically. That has quietened down very significantly since I've done the flush out with this chemical. So Fernox, absolutely thumbs up, 100%. Let me find the bottle for you and I'll show you. This is the one. That's the cleaner what I've used, and which has actually reduced the humming noise from the pump, and the pump has gone a bit quieter. Well, I said a bit quieter, you know, you can barely hear the humming noise basically, so it has gone very quiet, I should say. So this is the cleaner. You can pick up from Screwfix in the UK, and the instructions are clearly sort of stated on the back. And this can treat up to 16 radiators basically. And then this is the inhibitor, which I will be putting on. The only reason why I've not put the inhibitor yet is I'm just sort of trial and error, just try and see if there's any other underlying issues, because once you put that in, you do not want to flush the system for at least next year basically, or maybe two. Now, luckily for me that we live in a soft water area, so because we live in a soft water area, there's very unlikely chances of limescale building up basically. Very little chance, very little chance I should say, because after 10 years, after 10 years, yes, I've flushed the system out with this bit, which I knew nothing about basically, and there was not even a slightest lime scale coming out of the thing. So I've looked into as to why there's no lime scale, and then it looks like that, you know, the debate is that if you're in a soft water area, very little chances of having lime scale. If you're in a hard water area, the chances of lime scale is far significant basically. But anyway, there we are. So that's what I've used. In terms of, as I said, in terms of the overall boiler function, it's running perfectly fine after replacing those two electrodes. The ignition electrode was absolutely necessary. Some boiler guys will come and just clean the tip and put it back, and that should do the job. But for me, it's a 10-year-old part. There's a lot of carbon footprint on the tip. Get it replaced. It's 15 quid. It's not a huge amount of money versus, you know, a full boiler replacement can set you back £1,000–1,200 at least for a not decent but an average boiler. So, well, one less thing to worry about. And sadly, every time when winter comes, people are, as I said before, people are, you know, suffering from boiler breakdown sadly, and that because the boilers are getting used more often during the course of the duration of the winter basically. Yeah, so that's all. I've got a washing machine running on the background, that's where the noise is coming from. So yeah, that's all. Take care guys, stay well, stay safe, and I'll catch up with you on the next video. Bye for now.